It's coffee time. Definitely, because I was up till midnight. I got up around 6, so I'm having my coffee. Trying to finish getting woke up. I was up doing a live last night, but I guess my phone froze up. I quit getting messages. Good morning, Ruby. How are you? You want to say hello to everybody? There's nobody on here yet, but you can say hi. I see you. They see you too. They do. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Ruby's in a loving mood this morning. You know, so cute. You're fine, buddy. Teddy jealous. He's like, what about me? I guess everybody's still sleeping or up and gone and ready for church. But it's just me and Ruby enjoying our coffee. I'm enjoying coffee. She's looking for flies to hunt. She's a fly hunter. Hi, yes, baby. I see you this morning. Don't put your paws in my face. Hi. What you doing? If you just joined us, this is Ruby. She's having fun. Morning, morning, morning. It's coffee time. Or if you work the night shift and you're just getting off work, it's time for a beer before bed. Whatever you prefer. Roo. How do you do? All right. Nobody wants to hang out with us. So let's turn it towards everybody else. I guess they heard the boomer. Something went boom. I don't know what that noise was, but the dogs are wondering the same thing. Good morning. Hi, Rue. You were already up here, sweetie. You were just up here. And you're just going to be up here again. She has no morals. She doesn't even ask. She just jumps up whenever she wants. But that's what she does. She jumps up. Teddy walking up the stairs like he an old man. Like, let me be slow about this. I have no idea what that was, but it cleared the bench. All my entertainment went away. They're all out in the yard. Oliver, don't you think about it, buddy. We got a couple of them back. They didn't want to hang out and bark at whatever it was that everybody else was barking at. So they come back to relax. I don't know what Molly was thinking. The noise you hear is Toby trying to fluff up his pillow. And it's as fluffy as it's going to get. Good morning. Usually that's all I have time to spit out before people disappear. Teddy, be good. You know, if you mess with it, your Aunt Ruby, she's going to whip your tail. She's not in the mood. We'll try to get as many of them as we can. Can't stay still. I think they run and play in their sleep. And there we have Ruby and Oliver enjoying the great morning. Teddy's following his mama around like a lost puppy. Nobody wants to hang out with us, guys. They'll watch you for a second, but nobody's coming into. They don't speak. And I don't know how to make people speak. Nobody wants to interact. Interactions make these things go better, but people just watch 2 seconds, then disappear. But I don't bite. I mean, we can talk. Or we can sit quietly and just watch the dogs. What you getting into, Molly? You looking for something? All the dogs are outside. The cats went in to eat breakfast. They'll go in, eat breakfast, come out, use the bathroom. One of them might go back inside for a little while and stay the day. But when I go to bed, they want to go outside. Little night owls. This is my live before tomorrow. Tomorrow I go get my pacemaker installed. I call it my jumper cables. So we're going to get jumper cables put in tomorrow. What is it, Molly? I don't know what she sees under there, but she's nosy. Little butt just in the air while she's sniffing around. She's gonna fit under there. What'd you say, sweetie? Well, I had 6 at one time washing. That's a record for the past couple. Molly, what you doing under there, baby? I hear a leaf crumbling, so oh, it's the morning times. They make me laugh. It's a quiet morning. It's 78 degrees here. Still cool. It's about 95% humidity. It's going to be a hot day. I don't know what's under the bench. I mean, they're out here every day, but Molly's intrigued by something under there. Teddy, you see something under there too? He said no. You can tell the young ones, they're out moving around. The older ones are just laying around sleeping. They picking up trash. I thought it was a leaf. It's a piece of cellophane. The birds are singing. Hopefully you guys can hear that. She's come a long way. She used to be scared to death of Oliver. Now if he gets too close to her, she's ready to fight him. She's grown up to be a mean one. She's scared of people, but she's not afraid of these dogs. My bench has a tail. What is it? It's your neighbors. It's just Maynard and Toby and Frank. Oh. Let's see if we can pan over and see the big guy. No Joe Biden here, but we call him the big guy. He's like, nope, go away. This is my morning routine. I come out here and have coffee with the dog. Oh, gee, what's up? Good evening, Crunch. How are you? That's good to hear. It's good that you're good. I'm awake, so that's a plus. Yeah, I figured as much. That's why I cut off last night's live because I really I don't know how to get them to keep on to refresh them or to get them to unfreeze. So I figured all the comments and stuff when I wasn't hearing anything was frozen again. And it sucks. The only thing I know to do is to end that live and start a new one. I'm not for sure if people would continue watching or whatever if I did that. So I didn't do it. Next time I will. I'll just be like, okay, they're froze. Nobody's talking. But it's hard for me to tell because I'm so used to people just watching. They never talk. They watch for 2 seconds and disappear. And that makes it really boring and hard because I keep repeating myself. Yeah, they're your best friend, and sometimes they drop a deuce on the floor. They still my best friends. That's the reason why I train my cats to be outside sometimes because I don't like cleaning litter boxes. And it's like, look, you can go outside and use the restroom. Everybody else does. And I'm a firm believer in life. Shit happens, so I think I'd rather get shit from these dogs than somebody else. Well, yeah, because he knows better. Either that or if I had a buddy that did that, I'd rub his nose in it and hit him with a newspaper. That's what you got to do with people that are rude like that. For the most part, they're pretty good. Everybody has an accident. And at least it's not a human sized accident. They're more of a medium sized Tootsie Roll accidents. Unless Wally has an accident, then it's like, oh my God, which one of my friends did come in and shit on my floor. Now I'm pretty sure it's probably because dogs and God are so close because God loves us unconditionally, and so do these dogs. Some people just don't realize how loyal a dog is. You can beat its ass and it's still going to love you. It's going to hope that tomorrow's better. But yeah, the reason they're they're close to being the same is because that's what they are. They show unconditional love. like he does. He forgives, they forgive. Yep. Definitely get connected very deeply with animals. I wouldn't try to hug a bear or anything, but a dog or a cat, that's cool. That's all they ask for is to be loved and taken care of. I guess. I'm not for sure what they eat over in Haiti. I've never been. I mean, it's no worse than the fast food Chinese places in America. Everybody says they make cat and rat. So we still eat that. Molly got a bark this morning. Yep. She's probably sat beside you trying to knock stuff off your table too. Or play with your pencil or ink pen anytime you move it. My cats have a tendency, if you're doing something, they stick their head right in it and move around until you pet one. And they're like, pet me, notice me, play with me. And then when they had enough, they bite you and walk away. Burk, burk. I don't like indoor cats. I don't like cats that use litter boxes. I got my two cats when they were kittens because had a had a rat problem here. The whole town did when a pallet factory burnt down and the rats just run everywhere. So everybody was overrun with rats in your garages, in your cars. I mean, they started eating the wiring on the Challenger I had. They started chewing on the wiring, so I had to get a cat. Pro cat or pro bird? Yeah, I don't have. I don't. Birds are birds. Some of them aren't fast. I mean, because my cats have caught a couple birds, a couple squirrels. So Crunch likes cats. Some people do, some people don't. Surprised how many people are allergic to cats. And it's like, why? I don't get it. Allergies are weird to me. But since I'm not allergic to one, I guess it doesn't bother me. Ah, it happens. I'm not, thank goodness, because I no longer have a rat problem, but I do have two cats that hang around the house and relax, and chill with the dogs, and they're outside mostly, but I let them in during storms or cold weather or too hot. Whenever they want to come in, they can. That's why I let my cats out at night, because they will sneak up and try to sleep in my bed, which I don't mind, but in the middle of the night, they start with that paw needing shit and start digging into your skin while you're sound asleep. Make you jump up mad as hell. You're like, what are you doing? I'm trying to sleep. And they're just looking like, I'm trying to get comfortable. So to me, that's funny. I had, well, I bet it did. I think I went home and showered and cleaned up. Of course, being allergic, I'd imagine the reaction you had, but if it was just a little spray, I'd have washed up and went back and partied. It's my 21st birthday. That cat just basically said, piss on your night, OG. Yeah, it sounds like he got a good birthday present. Not one that he wanted, but he got a gift. I didn't get it in my mouth, thank God. But the smell was in my senses. I bet it was. Sorry, I had to take a break. I had to go make some coffee. But yeah, I couldn't imagine the smell. That would be terrible. I haven't had one spray me directly, but I've seen them just popping off. It's like, damn, little skunk ass, where'd that come from? My superpower is to hit you with stank spray. like a skunk. I had that happen when I was driving truck. Yep, that's me. Timu cocaine there. My coffee in a cup. But I ran over a skunk one time when I was driving my truck. And that son of a bitch had it washed, but it still smelled like skunk for about 2 weeks. Didn't have no problems finding my truck in a parking lot because nobody would park by it. You drink coffee, OG? Most everybody drinks soda, so we all have that Timu cocaine, as you call it. That little one. I don't know where she's at. She's always out and about. She's upset. She had a butterfly and it went away. Hell yeah. It's early in the morning. It's good to have a cup of coffee. With me having a low heart rate until I get my jumper cables installed tomorrow, coffee is the only thing that actually gets me awake. And I can get up and move around, but I only drink coffee in the morning, so the rest of the time I'm just tired and wore down. The jumper cables are supposed to help, so we'll see. What you doing on the house there, Toby Wallace? You chilling in the house? On the house? You ain't gotta bother that. He said, I'm on the house. And then he runs from the camera. That's what they do. They don't care much for being on the internet or having their picture taken or anything. The birds have quieted down a lot. I still hear a couple of them. But I think the dogs run them all out the yard. Out of the trees near me. You not drink coffee in a year. I know you prefer morning tea, but I like my coffee. I haven't had tea in about a year. But thank goodness I'm not one of those coffee drinkers that have to have it every hour on the hour and just drink coffee all day, because it's hot in the South, and hot coffee is good in the mornings to wake up. But I don't think I want 100 degrees outside and having a hot cup of coffee. And I don't do iced coffee. A half a cup of tea in the morning. I have to. I have a pot of coffee in the morning. The little pot says it's 10 cups, but it fills my cup up 3 times. So in actuality, I only have 3 cups of coffee. In a bag underwater. You just dip your toast in it? Okay. See, I don't like soggy bread. The only thing that should go on bread is gravy on a biscuit. There's some people they make a pot of pinto beans or something, and they take that cornbread and crumble it up inside all that. It's like, soggy bread is just mush in your mouth. It's like, no. That's why I quit eating cereal. Cereal got to where it would get soggy so fast, and it was just nasty. Yeah, that's that's a English thing, that toast with beans on it. I mean, that's what they like. I don't mind it, but see, sausage and gravy, a good sausage gravy and biscuit, that's the shit. That and that thing that they make here in America called shit on a shingle, which is just some chipped beef and some white gravy over some toast. Now that's good because the gravy's not so watery, so you can still have crunch toast under it. Hell yeah. I'm, I've never met, I've never had a cook around. I've had people that know how to cook, but never had a cook in the family or around the family. It was the morning meal, huh? I mean, it's really good. A little bit of chip beef or whatever. I should do that one morning. South Korea. Yeah, I like different culture foods. Speaking of foods and stuff, how was your goat there, Crunch, that you made? Military kid. So he's been around the world. He's not from there, but he's been there. I bet you've eaten all kinds of good food then, OG. Nothing wrong with that. Back when I was growing up, my mom had three brothers that went to Vietnam. So she was like, when you turn 18, you have to sign your draft card. But she preferred we didn't go into the military. But I couldn't go at 18 anyway. Bad car accident. So I had a metal rod in my leg. So military was out for me, even if I wanted to go. Yeah, I imagine it was a rough life being a military kid because every so often you're changing schools, changing countries. I don't know if I could deal with that too well. But if it's what you grow up doing, I mean, it's what you know. Some people, they grow up other ways. So, Crunch, how was your curry goat? Or have you not eaten it yet? I know you're a late evening eater. But last night you were talking about making some curry goat, and that shit sounded good. Yeah, he is in his own mind. Him and LeBron James, in their own heads, they think they're the best. Ah, she bowled it. Yeah, that is. I'm not gonna down the guy for his achievements. I mean, he did do a lot, but it's kind of like LeBron James and Michael Jordan. LeBron's been playing basketball a hell of a lot longer than Jordan ever played, just to get his kind of stats. Same thing with Tom Brady. If you match games, the amount of games everybody played and stuff, then you take that into factor. Here's a little difference. But for me, the, my favorite, all-time favorite quarterback of all times would have to be Drew Brees. Because if you can dislocate your shoulder like that and come back and win a couple Super Bowls, have some passing records and things, that's amazing. Because I saw the play that destroyed his shoulder, and it was like, holy shit. And he came back from it. So in my book, that's yeah, Doug Flutie was another good one. But yeah, to me, that's the my all-time favorite quarterback because you have to love the game to be able to get to come back and fight hard. Yeah, he's a good player. I'm not much of a basketball fan. A lot of running, a lot of squeaking of the tennis shoes. Yeah, it's just I couldn't never get into basketball. And nowadays with Mr. Whiny guy on there, well, at least you know a good player. Some people are. I quit dealing with sports when long time ago. Used to love football, but then they started kneeling and disrespecting the country, so I quit watching. I still catch a college game every now and then, but college football is going to be going to the shit after they decided it was okay to give people endorsement money for playing the game. And I think I get it. I mean, it's their name, their face that these colleges are making money off of, but they're also getting a free ride. So if you have an endorsement deal in college and things, I think your scholarship should go out the window and you should have to pay for it since you're getting paid to play it. I can't say that I know that person. Cristiano Rondola. Not for sure. Now, my son in law, he's a baseball fanatic. He loves the game of baseball. Of course, he's Dominican, so of course he loves baseball. Ronaldo. I've heard the name, but I don't know what he does or anything. I know the messy I make around the house I have to clean up, but that's the only messy I know. Yeah, there's the great ones. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Patrick Ewing, Carl Malone, Spud Webb. Now that is one hell of a basketball player. Mr. 5 foot nothing can dunk. That's some shit for you right there. Charles Barkley. Yes, that was all back when basketball was great. Okay, I bet a soccer player. That's why I don't know because I don't follow soccer that much. I gave it to them. Them guys got lung capacity out the ass because I couldn't run that much. Hell, I can't even run into the house these days. My mind tells my legs how to run, but they don't keep up with it. So it's more of a shuffle, scoot, fast. Yeah, I miss basketball back when they were all like that. ah, and then you had to run. Had to run because he's going to try to use your ass as that ball and kick it. Okay. I only have like 5 followers on Instagram, so I don't know how most of those platforms work. I got 5 followers on Instagram. I think I got 7 on TikTok. I don't fool with them. Um, I post things on there once in a while, but YouTube's where I hang out. That's that's me. Yeah, I tried out for basketball when I was a kid, and when I realized that you had to run suicides for practice, that was bad. But then once all the running was done and all that, then you had to run cross country track and then go back in and then practice. I was like, that's just too much running for me. I don't even have Twitter. I or X or whatever it is now. I need to because there's things on there that you don't see everywhere else. So I'm more of a YouTuber, and then I need to look into that, into Twitter. Well, you picked a good one, Crunch. That's what I have, YouTube. So glad you picked it and glad you're here. They got so many platforms out there that people are all over and all across. I don't know how these big time people keep up with it because I have a hard enough time just posting things to YouTube. But I guess if you got a team of people working with you, then you can post on all kinds of platforms. Or if you understand computers and how to link everything together, if you put a video here, it pops up over there, there, and there. I don't know how to do any of that. And guys got to remember, I'm older than the internet, so when that came out, it was just new, and I never thought it would go anywhere. It's like, okay, it's just a way to do stuff. But now, now you got to know it. I need to find somebody to come over and sit down and just show me everything about computers. StreamYard. Okay. Sounds like something to look into. Like I said, I've never heard of it, so I'd have to look at it and see. Because I'm computer illiterate. That's a good question, Crunch, because I don't know what it is either. I've heard of where you can set something up and what I post on YouTube would be transferred over to like my Instagram and things like that. You can share your post with those platforms, I think. What's up, Sir Wally Clark? Thanks for slobbering all over my leg there, buddy. Is that your way of telling me I need a bath? You trying to clean me up? I heard something rattle the fence, but I don't see it. I don't want to travel. If I have to, I will. But with me being years of driving a truck, I've been all over the United States, except for Hawaii and Alaska. Yeah, I live vicariously through my daughter. She's been to the UK, so she sends pictures and things like that. She went to Amsterdam. That's the one place I would love to go. Well, that just means you have to become a ghost and disappear. Don't feel bad. I can't spell either. If it wasn't for autocorrect, people would think that I was dumb as a box of rocks. And I learned to count from one, ah, 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 two, ah, ah, ah. That's where I learned to count. Well, they're jokes. Crunch. That's what it is. You know, a witch can't spell. You know, witches cast spells. He can't spell. There you go. Yeah, we used to back in the day. That's how Halloween went. Was people dress up as girls and with beards and crazy shit. Now they do it just to go to the grocery store and get pissed off when you don't use the correct pronoun. And it's a good thing all this shit came out because I couldn't tell you what a pronoun was until they and them started. I thought a pronoun was a professional, but come to find out, it's not a professional noun. A sea turtle. You should have put one of those rings around your neck as well. The little 6-pack rings. Then you'd be a real sea turtle. But it's a good thing that we switched to paper straws covered in plastic instead of plastic straws covered in paper. I mean, that's 100% logical. Yeah, you don't understand OG because he's a jokester. He got plenty of jokes and humor. And if you don't get American culture and humor, then we have a dry sense of humor, a warped sense of humor, or just funny. And some people have all of it rolled up into one. I like all the humors because life's too short not to laugh your way through it. The cicadas are out. I need my cats to go hunting. Them little suckers are loud. There's Oliver just sleeping with the sun shining. We got a nice little breeze this morning, so they're outside enjoying before it gets too hot. That's why I like to sit out here and have my coffee. Then we'll go inside and they'll lay down. Yep, and he looks like a pillow. He'll snuggle with you, but he's like a heat rock. He's all furry. I try to keep his coat trimmed down, but he's still furry. He's more of a loner, as you can tell. He'd rather be by himself. I think he's snapped at everybody long enough, and they know to leave him alone. He said, I'm old, and I just want to enjoy my life doing nothing. Eat, sleep, pee, and poop. He's living his retirement. There's 3. There's 2. I'm missing one. I found him. He's hiding. He's in the cat house. I have a video of my fur grandson because my daughter, she's got a wiener dog. His name's Barley. And I laugh because he's got basset hound legs. And he's got his back legs and his front legs. He's built like a bully. He looks like an XL bully dog, but long as hell. And got basset hound feet. I put a video of him out the other day, a little short video. And he's cute as could be. And he's in love with Ruby. He followed her around like that was his woman. And that was funny to see. Meat stick. I want a corgi because if I get one, I'm going to name him Lieutenant Dan because he ain't got no legs. It's just the air conditioning kicking on, guys. I just mowed my grass 2 days ago and it's already needs it again. My two older dogs, there's Sue and Oliver. They're the oldest ones that I got. I think Susie's probably shit. She's going on 10 years old now or older. Meat stick. That's still funny. I always wanted a racehorse so I could name him on my face. So when everybody's cheering him on, they'll start screaming, "Come on my face." uh, Damn, Wally. I don't know if the camera picked that up or not, but dude, you baking air biscuits for real. I never went to college, so I've never had to shop that. We're talking about a racehorse name on my face. So when people are cheering the horse on, he screams, everybody's yelling, "Come on my face, come on my face." That's what he was talking about. That's what he hasn't shouted since college. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, it's just crazy humor. That is what you call a warped sense of humor. Some people don't get it because they're like, "That's just disgusting," or they get upset about it. But I find it funny because I don't think OG's ever shouted that, but it is funny to hear that he has or not. Stick around long enough and you'll understand humor. With OG, you'll get all kinds of humor. Yeah, we were doing a did a live last night, but yesterday when I was talking with Rolly, he texted me and we were talking and things, and he was asking, he was wondering if you would be on last night. And I said, I don't know, because it would be nice. Because listening to you talk and the shit you say is hilarious. And we're old school, so we understand it. Oh, yes. That was the one-legged girl that worked at IHOP, Eileen. So, yeah, OJ, you got to remember, Saturday night, 9 o'clock, we get on and do a live. It's I sit down and have a beer and hang out with everybody, and you're more welcome to join in and bring your comedy tour. Makes things go better and laughing around. I try to get everybody to join in, to have more people. Everything works great when the conversation's going. I totally understand. Work at 10 on Saturday. Wally, how many of those air biscuits you baking today? It's gonna be a shitty day with him. He gonna gas me out the house. Yeah, at 9, getting ready. I totally get that. Once I get all the repairs done, I'm probably gonna have to go find me a job. So I might have to switch it up depending on what kind of job I get. Hi, Toby. Hello. That's okay, man. I understand. Your mom's gonna call. I don't have that luxury anymore. My mom passed away, shit, 20 years ago. That's a phone call I definitely miss. I wish love to hear it one more time, but unfortunately we can't. But that sounds like a shitty job, but if you want to call it a great job, I mean, that's cool. I take it you don't eat anything spicy before you go to work, because that would be a hot job too. No, he doesn't really test laxative. That's the joke about it. I don't think anybody tests a laxative except rats and things like that they test on animals. But at least he's not working at a fudge factory packing fudge all night. What's up, buddy? You sitting up on my lap like you king? Oh shit. So you got any subscribers on that OnlyFans? With a 5 gallon hat. Oh man. OnlyFans. I would do an OnlyFans page, but people would just pay me money just to put my clothes back on. They're like, no, dude, here, I'll send you money, get dressed. I mean, there's probably an OnlyFans page out there with somebody that's doing that. I don't say that they're shitting on wedding cakes, but there's probably somebody pooping wearing duck boots in a 5 gallon cowboy hat, and I bet his boots are yellow. He got his yellow duck boots. Oliver was snoring. He has stopped. Ruby said, I spent enough time in the sun. Let me come up here and lay down. 3. Molly's running around. All right, brother, we'll be here. I don't have anywhere to go for a while. Try to finish my coffee. See how many people want to hang out and just talk. Other people can join in the conversation besides OG and Crunch. I mean, we won't bite. You can put your 2 cents in, or don't take your 2 cents out because I need that money. So you try to get people to interact with you and they all disappear. I take it our conversations bore people, so but I'm not trying to be fake. I just try to talk about whatever people want to talk about. It's be right back. It's that new age shorthand text stuff. Be like OMG and be right back. WTF. I don't get some of it sometimes. There's people that do crazy things. So yeah, it's just a quick way of saying be right back. Well, we're helping you with that, Crunch. We'll we'll get your English up to where you'll be right on the money. And it's not weak. Trust me. You speak or you type English very well. You understand what we're saying. There's some things you don't get because cultures are different and things like that, but we'll help you through it. Listening to the birds chirping, having my coffee. Just watching my dogs being lazy. So I might do a live tomorrow morning on my way to get my jumper cables installed. Do that and let everybody see me heading to the hospital. Good morning, Rapunzel. Hello to you as well. How you doing? It's good to see you finally caught me on the live and joining in the conversation. I just wish more people would join in the conversations, but a lot of people just watch and 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and disappear. We're not that bad, I don't think. I keep the camera on the dogs most of the mornings because if I face it towards me, everybody leaves. They're like, ugh, I don't want to see that ugly fat bastard. Put the dogs on. Yeah, it sounds like you had a full day. Hopefully, you didn't get too much sun and you're not burnt and everything. So, laying out in front of the AC like a starfish is the way to go. So, did you have anything good for lunch? Yeah, I figured you would burn pretty fast. Blonde hair, blue eyes, so that way the sun would definitely get you. And you don't want to be sunburnt because then it'll make it hard for you to work out when your skin is in pain. Well, that's good because the sun ruins a good complexion. There's some people that feel that they have to just be brown, 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 and turns your skin into leather and stuff. You stay out the sun and stay fair skin. It's working for you. Oh, the feet, sunburn. That would suck. I hate when my nose gets sunburnt because it's gonna peel. I just don't like being sunburned at all. But I try to get out into it a little bit to get my body used to it. But I'm not one that's gonna lay out in the sun and be like, "Bake me, please." I can imagine it's really, really, really hot in Egypt. I went to school with a girl that her parents were in the military, and she was redheaded, and they were in Egypt. I just don't know how she stood it because redheaded people have fairer skin than most. I got you. Yeah, I sleep much better when it's cold outside. If I can get my room cold, I sleep real good. Yeah, you got to have air conditioning. Usually, I'll wrap up in a blanket. I don't need one to sleep, but I will throw one over me. If it's real hot, I just use a sheet and relax. Turn my fan on to make a little bit of noise and just blow cool air in my face while I sleep. And being from Russia, you have to like the cold. If not, then you would leave Russia immediately. You got all that fur stuff that you see in the movies about the Russian people wearing the fur hat, the big fur coat that just covers everything up. Same way here in the United States. I mean, the summers can be extremely hot, and if you're up north, the winters can be extremely cold. So it's a good balance. I like the in betweens, the spring and the fall. It's never too hot, never too cold. Hell yeah. I bet you look like a small little fur blanket walking around all wrapped up in the winter. Hello, Molly. She said, okay, I'll sit down for a minute. She's just going to look at Oliver like, what are you doing over there? I got Toby Wallace in my lap. He got off of the bench and decided to come sit down with me. But my leg's falling asleep. Yep, that's his spot. That's where he likes to sleep. He's about the only dog that I got that might survive up in Russia during the winter. His fur coat is thick as can be. But that's what he does. He lays around a lot. He had a rough life, so I let him enjoy his peace here. If he wants to sleep, sleep. I think it's cool you remember the dogs' names and stuff. Not all of them. I have a lot of dogs. Some days I don't remember their name. I'm just like, hey, you get in here. All right. Well, you have a great day and have a good nap, and I'll see you next time I see you. Thanks for hanging out, Rapunzel, and you be safe in everything you do, okay? Well, that's cool. Well, thank you for remembering who they are. Relax. Don't do it. Yep. Any one of them would climb up in the bed and lay down with you. They'd go to sleep. So, looks like they got a head start on you, though. They're already out like a light. Thank you for that, Rapunzel. You have a good day and you can get a good nap in. Because we know you got to get up early and hit the gym and do some working out. So, thank you, I will. Sweet dreams. So, if I can get more people to join in the conversation like that, then these go better. These conversations. Well, that's good. Your body needs one day to rest and let that muscle build up. I get that. And a day of swimming is like a day at the gym because you use every muscle you have to go swimming. I feel I'm keeping you awake because every time I say something, you come back and you're supposed to be napping. I don't want to bother your nap. But I really do enjoy talking with you when you're on here. So you come back anytime you see me out and say hey. Molly just looking around like, what's going on? What's everybody doing? You guys hear something? What is it? They're being dogs. They're all just hanging out and everybody left. I'm used to that though. I'll do a few more minutes and see if anybody shows up. What are you doing, Stella? And I really appreciate that, Rapunzel. I do. So much to have people that come in and hang out. I haven't looked into Twitch, but yeah, I guess you're supposed to hit that notification button or something. But even if you did and it don't work, I get it. You'll catch me when you catch me, and I will always look forward to having your conversation because you're easy to talk to. It's bath time with Stella. Yes, you've been trying to go to sleep for 10 minutes. Go lay down. You don't have to keep on here and talking. You have a good nap, and we'll see you next time, I guess. I don't want to interrupt your beauty sleep. Not that you need any, but that's probably why you are. You get plenty of it. What's up, Stella? You back there relaxing? All the rest of the dogs are out in the yard. Well, five of them. Well, come on. Jump up here. I got you. Come on. I don't want you to fall. I got a hold of you. Toby Wallace. Get situated, Betty, before you fall down. Lay down before you fall down. And that's just what he did. He said, I gotta lay down. You want to take a nap like Rapunzel is? I don't mind. Even Stella turned her back on me. I see how it is. She's having a lazy morning too. Oh. Now he's gonna start moving around. He's like, get that camera out of my face. I think I'm overfeeding him too because he's starting to get a little chunky. There's nothing but skin and bones when I got him. But now Toby is, he's got some weight on him now. Last cup of coffee. Y'all join in and drink up. Boy, it's going to heat up fast here today. It's already 82. It was 78 when I started. 2 cups of coffee in, it's 82 degrees. The humidity went down about 5%. We're at 90. I got a sleeping dog in my lap, and he don't give a crap. Do, 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 do. See if I get it. We'll adjust some things. There you go. If I block the sun, it shows up better. A 3-hour tour. Nobody wants to watch us, Betty. So let's go over there to your brother from another mother. Everybody will watch Oliver. My camera's wanting to fall over. I have to fix it. That was a quick conversation. But glad to see you're back. You missed our conversation with Rapunzel. Oh, I get that. Like I said, it's great to be able to talk to your mom and stuff. I know people that have mothers that don't even talk to them. And some mothers don't need to be talked to, but some mothers are good mothers. A few kids are just kids. Yep. Military wives and military moms. There's always something going on. I mean, it takes a lot to do that. I hear you. No, you can't get in my lap. There's already a dog here. You guys will start fighting, and I'll be the one that suffers. Ornery. I know those type of people. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Other than that, I got things to do. I understand that as well. I try not to take naps because I got so much stuff to do that I don't have time to take a nap. I find myself, I'll go upstairs and get ready for bed at 9 o'clock, but usually I don't go to sleep till midnight. And then the dogs wake me up at 6, 7 in the morning to get back outside. Some nights, if they got belly aches, they'll wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go outside. Oliver, he takes the other approach. He'll probably wake up when he's dead. Other than that, he's going to sleep till he does. now since I hit 45. Oh, I take a lot of breaks. I don't take naps, but I do sit down and take a lot of breaks because as we get older, we slow down. Unless you're just some of those people that live to exercise and exercise to live and keep running, keep going. I'm too old for that shit. I want to relax, sit down, take a moment to myself. But the pacemaker is supposed to help me with my energy, so I'm not too worried about the energy. It's the dizziness that I get that I really wish would just go away and stay away. Yes. Well, I exercise that and my Second Amendment. I make sure that those two are one and two are exercised very well around here. I don't have to hold you, bud. No, you don't need to be held all the time. We said hello. I've said hi to you this morning. He's looking for a way to get up. He's like, man, I can jump up there. Come on, I'll catch you. Jump, I'll catch you. Come on. Oh, he's like, I'm not going to jump. I'm afraid you'll drop me. So I had to pick him up. You use a lap dog, ain't you? He thinks he is. He's just a tired old guy. And I don't know if the two puppies will ever slow down. They're up playing from the time they get up to the time they go to bed. Hey, you know the secret then. That's exactly what men should learn. If you help around the house, I mean, that gives her time to loosen them up. So you have a great thing going. Smart. And you go ahead and do your work. I'm fixing to get off here and do the same thing myself. Not to loosen anybody's panties up, but it's just to get my house done. My daughter's coming back this evening. Hey, it's good hanging with you. We'll figure out something about lives, and maybe if I have to switch it to a Friday night or something, just let me know whenever you're available, and we'll try to do a live so you can hang out with us. All right, everybody. I've been on here a couple hours. My coffee's done. I need to get off my butt and go clean my house and get ready for company and get ready to be off. Okay. Tuesday and Thursdays. We'll see what we can do. I mean, those are two easy days. I don't have anything going on. So we'll see what we can run into. I'm pretty sure Rolly will join in because he's a jokester as well. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow morning. I'm gonna do a live on my way to go meet my pacemaker. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification button, and you'll catch me all odd times that I get on here. I don't never have a set schedule. I jump on whenever it feels right. Everybody be safe. Enjoy your Sunday and get ready for that work week. Thanks for watching.